Hi, and welcome to Kidney Plugged In. On this episode, we're proud to welcome back Kidney Wellness Hub Come Cook With Us chefs, Danny Renouf and Anya Webster, who are in their kitchens and ready to show you how you can cook on a budget with their Cook Once, Feed All Week sheet pan chicken recipe. It's delicious and economical. So stay with us because Danny and Anya will join us next, right here on Kidney Plugged In.
So what are we making tonight? What aren't we making? I mean, there are so many recipes, right? But this is how it goes. When you batch cook, you just get in the kitchen, you get your ingredients, and you cook a number of things that you can mix and match. You can freeze for later, and you can save money this way. You can save time and energy this way. So we're going to do a chicken sheet pan dinner. You can also do a tofu option for the sheet pan dinner with lots of yummy veggies. And we'll do a totally low sodium, totally homemade. And we'll do a lentil bowl as well as a really fun, colorful cabbage coleslaw. So your temperature for everything is 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to start with the sheet pan dinner, so you can follow along on your recipe. And if you wanted to use tofu, just do that, right? No problem. So in our sheet pan, we have potatoes. So here's the thing. If you're scared to use potatoes because your potassium might be something you're watching, right? And potatoes are a higher potassium food, you can just double boil. You see how I've cut them? Can you see that? Into just these cubes like that? Pieces. You just throw them in a pot with water, bring that to a boil, throw the water out, refill with new water, boil it again. It's called double boiling, and you can remove 70% of the potassium that way. So you can eat potatoes more often and not worry.
What we really try to focus on is getting a variety. So I'd say some days eat potatoes, some days you do your sweet potatoes. Same thing, you can double boil if there are concerns with potassium. You can double boil all your root vegetables. You can double boil the lentils too, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But I would say pretty similar potassium content. There's a bit more fiber maybe in the sweet potatoes. But what I would say in general, whichever one you like better. Really, it's all about what you like the taste of. That's what I would go for.
A lot of people are worried that if I eat carrots, my potassium will go up. But in the body, that's not actually happening. So all those lists with fruits and vegetables that have potassium listed on it, it doesn't mean that that's going to be potassium in your blood. So things that are high in fiber, like the carrots, actually a lot of the potassium is bound to that fiber, so you're going to get rid of it, and it's better for you because your digestive system will do better, because we'll remove it through the bowel.
If you or a family member are at higher risk of developing kidney disease, we invite you to explore the Kidney Wellness Hub with customized tools and resources designed to help you preserve your kidney health. At kidneywellnesshub.ca. Hope to see you there soon.
So once you've got your vegetables all set up on your pan, then you can take apart your chicken. I will say, you can't be squeamish, okay? Because there's gonna be like bones cracking and skin peeling and things like that. So you can't be squeamish. And you have to be really careful to separate the chicken from the raw stuff. So just clear your space. Because we're roasting these vegetables, it's okay, I can have them nearby. But if I was cutting vegetables for a salad or something, I would need to do that before doing the chicken so that the juices won't mix into the raw stuff. Okay, so we're gonna start with the leg, with the drumstick, and you can pull it back and see there's some skin there. So basically you just cut right into it. And in my pot here, I have all the ends from the carrots, from the celery, I have the, parsley stems, I have the celery leaves, everything. That's all going into my stock. Nothing's going to waste.
Well, what I was gonna talk a bit more about the chicken is, so we did say we're using that whole chicken, and Danny is really showing you food cost has gone up so much, especially in the last few years. So we're really trying to find ways that we can cut back on the food cost. Buying a whole chicken is quite a lot cheaper than buying the products that are cut up. Every time the butcher does another cut, takes off the skin, what they're doing is adding dollars to that breast, thighs, whatever cut up. So if you have the time, you have a good knife, it's great if you can buy a chicken. And then Danny's showing you how she's taking those end bits or the wings and putting them in the stock, which we're also going to use later. But you can for sure just buy some thighs, buy some legs, buy whatever part of the chicken you enjoy and use that instead.
Absolutely. And chicken, it's a really good heart healthy option. It's got some saturated fat, but not to the same degree as the beef world. But really what we want to show you is that you can offset how much you eat of the chicken by using the lentils as well, so that you're getting some chicken, but not all, and you're using some plant-based protein. And the plant-based proteins we now know are quite good in terms of protecting our kidneys. So we don't want people to go vegan or something overnight unless they want to, but we want people to have more variety.
And just again, I think we didn't really mention, but another reason we're making the broth is one way to show you how to get a low sodium broth. Quite easy to make. We're using our food scraps from the chicken cut up. We're using the peeled carrots. You can use the peel, you can collect anytime you're prepping veggies. Danny showed you, she's using the heads of the celery, she's using the peels of the carrots, she's using things she's already chopped up. And that's just a really easy way that broth will be done by the time we're done our dinner. So it takes about an hour on the stove and you've got yourself a low sodium chicken stock. You can freeze it, you can use it in soups and soup bases, and you can save some money at the grocery store.
I just find it costs so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive. And when I make my own, it's like I can put in my own flavors, the spices I like, use like different cultural spice blends. The stock is incredible when you make it at home. So I'm gonna finish assembling my stock here, and I like lots of peppercorns. I'm gonna put some garlic. And
can I use whole garlic, Danny? Do I have to chop
sure
it?
you can, of course. I'm gonna put some Italian seasoning. So you see I'm using the ingredients from the marinade, and I'm just putting them in the stock. And I'm gonna turn that on. That's gonna cook as well. I have also here my lentils and rice in a rice cooker. So what I did was I soaked the lentils and the brown rice in water for a few hours. Then I rinsed the mixture about 5 times, and then I cooked it together. But if you want, you can cook the rice and the lentils separately. And lentils are often a food that is associated with high potassium as well. But the fact that we cook lentils reduces the potassium content. So the cooking process reduces it. So again, it's not the same as what's written as milligrams on the paper, because the cooking process is not accounted for. So careful using those tables with the milligrams of potassium on them. So marinade is next for the sheet pan. And what goes in the marinade is a 1/4 cup of chicken stock that I had made earlier, and 1/2 cup of olive oil, Perfect. Gonna just juice the lemon. I like using these jars actually. Sometimes I'll make more, marinade than I need, and I save it in the fridge up to a week. It's okay. I put my garlic and my special spice blend with garlic powder, a bit of red pepper flakes, dried oregano, basil, thyme. So I just love this blend. So that's what I use. But you could use like curry powder if you wanted to, or ginger, whatever you like.
So what I think they need to start doing is get some smell vision into these zooms. Because
Oh my God,
I
the
can
smell.
sense like that lemon and those herbs you've got in there, Danny.
Oh,
And I wish that I was
good.
closer to you so I could smell it cooking in the oven. I've just got my coleslaw, which smells great fresh, but that oven, that roast chicken's gonna smell really good. So that didn't take very long. I mean, yes, we prepped some of those veggies ahead of time, but that's the goal of meal prepping as well. And if you can set aside a half hour or an hour one night a week or a couple nights a week where you chop up all those veggies, you can get that quick weeknight dinner as well. So everything's being cooked on one sheet pan for that sheet pan chicken dinner, and minimal prep, just those veggies being cut up. So you could definitely do that the night before or a couple days ahead of time and just keep those veggies cut up till you're ready to cook. So time saving.
super time saving. It doesn't cost a lot to eat well. These veggies aren't expensive. A lot of the time they're local and seasonal, so you can just change it up. If it's summertime and you have zucchini or cauliflower, whatever you like, you can use for this recipe for the veggies.
Have you checked out the Kidney Wellness Hub? We're excited to share this new online kidney community engagement platform created for kidney patients and caregivers. It offers tons of kidney customized resources and tools to support you on your health and wellness journey. We know living with kidney disease can be challenging, and anyone trying to stay active knows it can be overwhelming to start. But you are not alone. There's information, video content, and resources designed to help you stay active. Classes at various energy levels include yoga, strength training,
Flat on the wall.
cardio,
Make it fast.
Pilates, dance, and more.
5, 6, 7, again.
Plus, we have chair classes for anyone with mobility issues. Many of our instructors are also affected by kidney disease. They get it, and they bring this personal experience to their classes. We all know eating well is important, but making good food choices is hard, let alone kidney-friendly food choices. Sometimes we just need a little help and inspiration in the kitchen. Our Eating Well section is a great place to learn about kidney-friendly nutritional options wherever you are on your kidney journey. Be sure to check out the Kidney Community Kitchen with meal planners, cooking demos, kidney-friendly recipes, and don't miss the opportunity to test your cooking skills in one of our live cooking classes. In this section, we've put together some tools and resources to help you boost your mental well-being. There's a meditation series with breathing exercises, techniques on how to build more laughter into your life, and how to benefit from music therapy, to name just a few. Don't miss our free kidney wellness coaching sessions to help support you to make those positive changes in your life. And key to your well-being, you told us you wanted to talk with others, to share lived experiences and meet new kidney friends. The Kidney Wellness Hub is here to help. Some of the ways you can connect are talking one-to-one with a peer mentor, joining a networking session, or connecting through our Facebook group. Join the Kidney Wellness Hub today. It's easy and free. You'll get updates to new content and special contests for members. Plus, you'll also receive an online copy of our Kidney Customized Wellness Journal. Don't forget to share your feedback as we continue to build and grow. See you online soon.
So I have these cooked lentils here, right? And I cooked it with the rice. Can you see? So that's perfectly cooked now, like that. And then if I have stock, like the chicken stock I'm making, I might throw some of this into the stock and make a soup and just add some extra veggies that are in my fridge and looking for a home. And that'll be my dinner. So another way to mix and match your ingredients, right?
And that's a really good way. Mixing the lentils with the rice is another really good way to add more fiber if you need to add fiber. You don't have to do it one-to-one either if it's a different taste. So even just starting with a little bit, adding a 1/4 cup of lentils to the 1 cup of rice, just to start getting yourself adapting to that different taste, different texture a little bit, is a great way to slowly increase your fiber. And then if you really don't want, you can always cook the lentils up separate and just throw some in the bowl to really, if you want just a tablespoon. My kids will like just a tablespoon on the side. One loves it, one not so much. So the one just gets a tablespoon to look at, and then, you know, it's changing your taste and just adapting to what you like.
I find lentils and rice a bit plain, so I really like to add things like sauteed apples and then that chicken that I made in the oven, for example, to it, or the slaw, right? The cabbage slaw. So Anya is going to show that to us. You just need some extra sweet or lemon flavor or vinegar, you know, you just to bump up the flavor.
Can you imagine losing most of something without realizing it? Over time, kidney disease can destroy up to 80% of kidney function before you notice any symptoms. Talk to your family doctor to see if you're at risk and need to be screened. It could save your life.
The lentils and the rice on their own, they taste real good, but they kind of look gray. So that's why we paired it with this coleslaw. So this is such a beautiful colored coleslaw. We've got the, can you see this? I'm looking at, yeah, there you go. So I used red cabbage. So we made this on the fly and I changed, this is what I had in my house. I always have cabbage and carrots because they're easy. Cabbage and carrots are great to keep if you're worried about potassium. Your cabbage is low potassium. Your carrots, if they're raw, lower potassium, they last in the fridge forever. So this is, if you're doing your big shop, these are your last things to eat in the fridge. Get through anything like your tomatoes or your zucchini or any of your other veggies, your herbs, your lettuces. Eat through those first and then save your cabbages and your carrots for later because they last so well. So I grated some of it up. You can see this beautiful color in here. So, I mean, you don't need to watch me really grating, but just to show that you can just grate it, keep your fingers safe. If you don't want to go through the trouble, you can always use a food processor. So just pop them into the food processor, especially if you're making a big batch. The other thing is, if you don't want to grate carrots and cabbage, you can always buy those prepackaged mixes. Those are great. Just pop them in the fridge. They're not going to last as long as that they are when they're whole. I will also say if you're making this slaw, I think it's good for about 3 days. The flavors are going to really marinate with that oil and vinegar together, but don't pre-grate your cabbage way in advance, because I've done that before, and if you do it, I think it's only got a 2-3 days on it. Keep it whole, it's pretty quick to grate. Otherwise, it's gonna go a bit slimy and smelly on you. So it should smell fresh. Cabbage shouldn't really smell not good until it's going bad. Okay, so I've got this all in here and I didn't pull out a spoon. Now I'm searching through my kitchen. So just to show you these colors, and if you want to save another dish, you can. I think Danny, when she made it, did make the dressing at the bottom of the bowl, but I wanted to show you the dressing. So this is your olive oil. I had rice wine vinegar or rice vinegar, but you can use apple cider vinegar, a little bit of the low sodium soy sauce and maple syrup, and then you can just drizzle it on. And I would make this probably a little bit before, or like I said, you can make it the day before. Oh, it smells really good. And it's gonna marinate in the fridge too.
It's like as it coats the marinade, all these, beautiful pieces of cabbage and carrot just get really happy and pickled. And so you're getting tons of flavor without salt, right? You're getting tons of fiber without all the other things you don't want. And this is like a great side dish with anything you want to have.
You can throw this into your salads too to beef up. What's the proper term for veggies? Spruce up your salads. There you go. Spruce up your salads. So lots of lettuce. Jazz up. Look at that. See, we're thesaurus too. You can add that to your salads at the end of the night too, to throw on the dinner if you want to make it
elevate.
A bit further.
Nice.
Oh, elevate. Look at that. Thank you. Says it's coming from you, Danny.
I love elevate because oftentimes there's like a bit of, I guess, I don't know what the right word is, but judgment around using things that are classically inexpensive, like cabbage, lentils, and rice, right? But these are things that fancy restaurants are embracing now, right? Because it's all about flavor, and getting flavor in doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money. I'll show you what the product looks like
Magic is
when I
doing here.
did double boil. Yeah, so perfectly, really nice roast potatoes still. They didn't fall apart or anything. And what I would suggest is as soon as the water is boiling, the first time, after a minute or two, switch the water out. You don't have to boil them a long time to get rid of the potassium. You'll still do fine because you're double boiling.
Yeah, and the key there is you're switching up to fresh water as well,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So
right.
once you've boiled it once, put it in the fresh water. And then I think, Danny, can you show us that plate? I think you kind of cut everything about the same size on your sheet pan to show you want things
Yes.
cooking pretty evenly. So
Yeah. So this is the raw, right? Everything was just cut about the same size. I mean, the chicken is a bit thicker. So what you could do is nest the chicken on top of your vegetables. So the chicken gets the heat and the vegetables kind of are protected. And then the chicken kind of marinades the vegetables. It tastes really good. So you could do it that way in a casserole dish.
and then just check all the ovens. I think we mentioned it in the recipes, but everybody's oven is going to be different for the cooking time. So I always recommend getting a food thermometer and keeping it in your drawer. And it's going to help you not overcook your food, because I know personally for me, before I had it, I would kill all of my meat twice because I was so nervous about it being undercooked. And so I didn't even eat meat for a long time because it was so dry. So using that meat thermometer is going to keep you safe and make sure it's cooked properly, and also going to probably prevent more food waste because you're going to cook that to the proper internal temperature and not overcook it. So do use that for the chicken. So then you can check if you want to take the chicken out earlier you keep your veggies in so they crisp up, or vice versa if you need to. I always like to use the thermometer.
So I also wanted to show you the lentil bowl, excuse me. Look how pretty that is. And you can add some chicken that you've made. I mean, this is massive, right? So I would just shred like that. That's the chicken breast. And you can certainly use some of the roast vegetables if you wanted to as well. Makes a really great lunch for work or a picnic. So did I show you the stock? So beautiful. Singing an ode to stock.
I know, aren't we all hungry now? Why I love cooking a bit more than baking is that cooking is not an exact science. You can change things up, you can adapt using your own herbs, spices, use more, use less, use what you've got on hand. Somebody said something like sage. That just smells like fall and winter to me. That would be amazing. So definitely switch it up. Same as you said, you like the, Susan, you said you like the herb de Provence. Definitely use that on in your stock or on your sheet pans for sure.
Thank you so much. And happy cooking, right? Enjoy. I hope you will have fun.
Yes, thank you all for coming. And if you cooked along with us, we're hoping we've at least inspired some of you to try maybe something new. And I know I learned today watching Danny cut up that chicken, so.
I'm gonna tuck in to my lentil bowl. I'm not gonna be asked twice because this is so yummy. Bon appetit.
Guys, I tasted this last time Danny made, we did taste test these and to take the pictures. The flavors are so caramelized. I personally, those cut up onions, raw cooked onions are not my jam, but they were really good, really sweet. So really brings out the flavors of the vegetables if you roast them.
Yeah, you said, you're like, this is kind of your lead. I don't like any of the vegetables. I think it's a bad idea. But you take this on, I'll roll with it. And I'm telling you, these unsung heroes, right? They're just so good, so delicious when you roast them like that.